That's Money Brown, man. Mr. Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight? Word, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We got Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, the former WBC heavyweight world champion, the man that defended his title 10 times and reigned for 5 years straight, and a future Hall of Famer. Then we have Showtime Shawn Porter, the two-time welterweight world champion. The man has faced everybody in his division and arguably can be a Hall of Famer himself. Now, Showtime Shawn Porter came out and had some interesting words for Deontay Wilder. He told the people we could stop looking at Wilder as a great heavyweight and look at him as just an exciting heavyweight. Y'all listen to what Porter had to say, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
Analyst cap on, who should Deontay Wilder fight next?
You know what? At the end of the day, I think it's time for us to stop looking at Deontay Wilder as a potential great heavyweight champion and look at him as a potential very fun heavyweight fighter to watch.
Now, with Showtime Shawn Porter saying what he said, I disagree wholeheartedly. And with Showtime Shawn Porter being a fighter and being an exciting fighter at that, you never seen Showtime Shawn Porter in a boring fight. Let's give him his credit and just do what credit is due. But you never seen Deontay Wilder in a boring fight. You understand what I'm saying, Showtime Shawn Porter? Do you know what it takes to be great, bro? You know what it takes to be great. You know when you get inside that square circle, how much heart, grit, and determination you need to get in there and become world champion and become a beast and have a mindset to be a fucking boxer in the first place. Now, when you say Deontay Wilder isn't a great fighter, you got to be out your fucking mind. And anybody else that say Deontay Wilder is not a great fighter, you got to be out your mind. Do we possess the skills of the heavyweights back in the days? No. But is he a fucking fighter? A great fighter? Yes. Why? The man tied Muhammad Ali 10 title defenses. 10. Only a handful of fighters that did that shit. Only a handful of fighters that did that shit. The man reigned for 5 years as a heavyweight world champion. 5. That's not easy to do, bro. He only took one L. Well, sorry, he took 2 losses to one man, and that's Tyson Fury. Get credit where credit is due, right? Get credit where credit is due. And he could have won 2 of them fights because he could have knocked him out in 2 fights, right? But at the end of the day, Tyson Fury got back up. He did what he had to do to become champion. But with Showtime Shawn Porter, you know, fighting the fighters that he fought at the welterweight division, and Devin Alexander, and Adrian Bronner, and Kell Brook, Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, now for to be Terrence Crawford, Andre Berto, Paulo Malignaggi, right? Shawn Porter got a hell of a resume. A hell of a resume. But did he go undefeated? No. Did you lose to 3 of those mans? Yes. Did you get knocked out? No. Have you been dropped? Yes. Yes. How many title defenses do you have, Showtime Shawn Porter? Have you reigned for 5 years as a world champion? No. Hell no. So, should we say we should look at Showtime Shawn Porter as a great fighter? We should just look at him as an exciting fighter? No. And I take up for Shawn Porter all the time and I tell people he's a great fighter. And it's not about the O. I don't praise the O. You understand? Y'all boys get out there, y'all fight the best. And then when you fight the best, you'll lose to the best, bro. You can't beat the best all the time. Sometimes the best will beat you. But it is what it is. It's not that you lose, it's how you lose. It's not that you lose, it's how you lose. Right? And Deontay Wilder went out on this shield. He went out on this shield. I don't worry about the trolls or the people making fun of Wilder or the people calling Wilder a bum, this, that, and the third. Because the same person that's trying to shit on Wilder and put Wilder down, you know, they can't do what he do. They can't do what he do. You understand what I'm saying? You know how many other fighters that probably would have tapped out going up against Tyson Fury, being gassed like that, but still having a heart and a mental capacity to try to go out there and continue to win, knowing that all it takes is one shot with a broken fucking hand? With a broken hand? You know how many fighters would have tapped out, man? Come on, man. Y'all don't look at the fights the way I look at the fights. You dig? Y'all don't look at certain aspects of this game, bro. a lot of fighters would have gave up. And for Showtime Shawn Porter to come out and say that Deontay Wilder isn't a great fighter, I feel like that's bullshit. And I feel like he owed Wilder an apology. You feel me? Owe him an apology. Just me, right? Just me. Now, yes, Wilder is a very entertaining and exciting fighter to watch. On top of being a great fighter. You feel me? On top of being a great fighter. So, where that come from Showtime Shawn Porter, I really don't know. I really don't know, bro. Because it takes two to tangle. It takes two to tangle. And Wilder got in that ring and tangled with Tyson Fury. And tangled with him. You feel me? Let's keep it real. Tyson Fury said this all the time. Tyson Fury said out his own mouth. These are Tyson Fury words. Deontay Wilder is the second best heavyweight in the world. Behind him. No man never done to me what he's done to me. Right? Let's give him credit where credit is due. Tyson Fury also said Deontay Wilder is the hardest puncher in heavyweight history. The hardest puncher in heavyweight history. That is saying something, bro. That is saying something, man. Y'all gotta know when to get credit where credit is due. I say this all the time. Deontay Wilder don't have to throw another punch. He don't have to win another fight. And he'll be a fucking Hall of Famer. He don't have to throw another punch. He can lose every fight from here on out and still be a Hall of Famer. You wanna know why? Because the history books don't lie. The history books don't lie. It ain't a man that Deontay Wilder ain't punched that he didn't hurt. It ain't a man that he fought that he didn't put on the canvas. Win, lose, or draw. Everybody Deontay Wilder fight, when he touched him, he put him on the canvas, bro. Everybody. Everybody, dog. How many knockouts he got in a row? Come on now, Showtime Shawn Porter. Let's keep it real. I say this all the time, y'all. Deontay Wilder is an overachiever, man. He is an overachiever. To start boxing around 20 years of age, bro, become a fucking bronze medalist, to reign for 5 years as a heavyweight champion, 10 title defenses tying the great Muhammad Ali and others, right? Larry Holmes, Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, Muhammad Ali, and Joe Louis are the only heavyweight champions with 10 consecutive title defenses. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Should I say that again? Larry Holmes, Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, Muhammad Ali, and Joe Louis are the only fighters in the history of the heavyweight division with 10 consecutive title defenses. No matter how you want to slice it, no matter how you want to dice it, the history books don't lie. They don't lie. Let me ask y'all something. Is Larry Holmes a Hall of Famer? Is Klitschko a Hall of Famer? Is Muhammad Ali a Hall of Famer? Is Joe Louis a Hall of Famer? Then what the fuck would that make Deontay Wilder? Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how y'all want to try to shape and write history. History is made, man. History is made. And Deontay Wilder made history, family. He made history. So to start boxing at 20 years of age, knowing Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Klitschko, and Larry Holmes all started when they was younger, to go out there and reign for 5 years, it's saying a lot about Deontay Wilder, man. It shows the heart, the grit, the determination. You feel me? The warrior mentality. The will to die in that ring. The will to die in that ring, bro. Let's keep it real. Tyson Fury could have killed Deontay Wilder this last fight in the third fight. That's how I get like he was gassed. Wilder could have really got hit with something and went out. You feel me? And he did put him out. But he stood up like a warrior. You feel me? He put Fury down twice. And Fury could have died in that ring. But he got up and he fought like a warrior. I get credit where credit is due. Right? I get credit where credit is due. So Showtime Shawn Porter, to fix your mouth, to say that Deontay Wilder is not a great heavyweight champion, you got to be crazy, kid. You have to be crazy. Never say that again, man. Never say that again. You know the facts. You know the history. Regardless of what you think, you got to keep it real. Regardless of what anybody think, they got to keep it real. Like I said, I know people going to be like, oh, well, Wilder's a bum. Tyson Fury did this, he did that. I'm not worrying about none of that, man. I'm not worrying about none of that. Because like I just told y'all earlier, the history books don't lie. They don't lie, man. And if you can't go by the books, if you can't go by the fucking the curriculum that makes you a fucking Hall of Fame fighter, then I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Because Deontay Wilder has checked off every box to be a Hall of Famer and to be a great fighter. Deontay Wilder could survive in any era with the power that he got. That's a fact. Is it skill level on it on some of these fighters level? No. But what do they say? When you don't have skills, you got to have the what? If you don't have skills, you got to have the what? The equalizer. What's the equalizer? The power. The power. You understand what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder has the power to knock out any heavyweight in boxing history. Any heavyweight. And I dare anybody to try to come and dispute me on that. Anybody. You feel me? So yes, Deontay Wilder can survive in any history of the heavyweight division, bro. And that's a fact. So Showtime Shawn Porter, like I said, you owe Deontay Wilder an apology, bro. Sometimes you speak, and then sometimes you go back, you be like, why did I say that? Yeah, you go say that on this one. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? You feel me? Because Deontay Wilder is a great heavyweight champion. Whether he lose every fight from here on out or go back out there and become a two-time world champion or not, bro, his fucking legacy is sealed in cement. His Hall of Fame spot is stamped in cement. And if y'all think it's a joke, y'all think it's a game, put your money where your mouth is and watch when Deontay Wilder retire. See what happens. See what happens. If you think it's a game, put your money where your mouth is, and when Deontay Wilder retire, we'll see what happens. Period, bro. So at the end of the day, Showtime Shawn Porter is dead ass wrong with what he's saying. Period. Shouts out to him. Good luck to him November the 20th when you take on Turnbull Crawford, because that's what he need to be focusing on, because that is a tough ass fight, right? And shouts out to Deontay Wilder. He will be back. Could he be world champion again? Yes, he can. Will he be world champion again? Time will tell. Time will tell. But until then, this your boy Monty. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.